An owl brought them into view. Weaving through the arboretum as if he were on some aerial pathway, he settled on a tree. I watched from my window while he remained perched, unhurried. An unusual visitor on campus I wanted to photograph. I left my building and walked toward the owl. He sensed my human awkwardness, and before I could shoot, he flew away. I was left staring at the tree. I remember this bird watching now from my office. I'm here to get rid of things, to make room for the next person to occupy this space. My first challenge is to purge the files in 2 vertical cabinets. Books will follow. I'm not sure what I'll do with this rock from Alcatraz given to me by a student. It seemed likely that the gift wasn't a purchased souvenir, but something he took while walking the grounds. Maybe in retirement, I'll offer restitution and return the rock to the prison. But now, I'm looking at files. I'm one of those who is nostalgic, who keeps hard copies of exams, supposing that his paper record is more reliable than a computer. If I had more faith in RAMs, random access memory, clusters and clouds, and relied on my computer's storage, I wouldn't have to face the packed cabinets. I could delete and go. But here I am. I took a picture of the tree instead. The tree was one of 2 that had been planted years before I arrived at the college. 30 feet apart, they had reached their peak and stand tall and fantastic. Why had I not seen them before? They'd been in my view for over 30 years. How many times did I walk past and never notice? Is it possible to feel ashamed at not noticing a pair of trees? I open the cabinet drawer. The first file I encounter is assessment. I close the drawer and walk away. The trees are black locusts, so tagged by an arborist. And while they seem old, their limbs disfigured, I hope I never count their rings. Instead, I wish to admire the rough bark, deep furrows that signify that these trees have endured great stress and survived. They stood tall when a storm ripped the roof off a building nearby. Later, their roots gripped soil while excavators moved earth to build a fine arts center. They seem almost indestructible and remind me of the importance of resiliency and that there is beauty in age. It's not like the cabinets hold secrets. It's not like they're classic Mayan stelae on which mysteries of a civilization are inscribed. How important to me is the decipherment of my assessment documents, budgets, personnel reviews. There, I shred thee. What about grant proposals and reports? Some good things there, but no, I shred thee. What about advisee folders? Their names appearing on tabs like errant shoots on a tree. Here, their academic plans, declarations of a major, courses added and dropped, their transcripts. These files record the turns of college days, of dreams, of disappointments, of GPA, and I shred them, all reluctantly. While exams I shred joyously. Now the rest. How do I let go of the courses, the syllabi, and lesson plans? What about the folders of plays directed and annotated scripts? Is it possible I may need these things again? Give it a moment. Exhale. I'll start over if I must. And so I shred thee. Alice Walker published The Color Purple the year I finished my first year of teaching, 1982. Sometime later, I wrote this Walker quote in my notebook. Us sing and dance, make faces and give flower bouquets trying to be loved. You ever notice that trees do everything to get attention we do except walk? Alice, it has taken me a few years to notice, but I do. I have 2 perfectly good vertical file cabinets looking for a home.